overall voting till 5 p.m. was 64.86% recorded in Jharkhand. This is the first phase of polling as we are speaking. Let me try and go across to my colleague in Ranchi, Prakash Singh. Prakash, overall it seems there has been 64.86% turnout recorded in Jharkhand in these elections. We've also seen the voter turnout has increased. It's recorded in 43 seats also. Remember, this is going to be seen as extremely crucial and critical because one is trying to get a sense of what a higher voter turnout will mean in Jharkhand. Till 5 p.m. it's been 64.86%. In fact, this has been in 43 assembly constituencies in Jharkhand where voting was underway. The electoral process has recorded these details. Former Chief Minister, BJP candidate Champai Soren is also contesting in these elections. Jamshedpur East will see a face-off between Congress's Ajoy Kumar, who also served as the SP of Jamshedpur, and Purnima Das Sahu, daughter-in-law former Jharkhand Chief Minister, current Odisha Governor Raghubar Das. Campaigning has ended now. It was the voter turnout I was seen till phase 1 of Jharkhand in assembly elections. Lots of political points had been made, viewers, in these elections. The BJP claimed JMM coalition government was allowing Bangladeshi infiltrators into Jharkhand, which became a big campaigning point, including the Prime Minister Modi talking about the infiltration, and these charges were denied by the Indie bloc. So the big breaking news that's coming in, overall voting has been there till 5 p.m. 64.86% has been recorded in Jharkhand. Viewers, let me go across to Prakash, who's joining us live on the story. Prakash, you've been in Ranchi, you've seen this. The voter turnout is 64.86% recorded in Jharkhand. What are the ramifications of this, and how are you looking at the elections in the first phase that have just concluded?
Well, Ridham, it's close to 65%, so there is a quantum jump in comparison to the last time as far as the 43 assembly constituency goes. And there's a famous saying that the more the voter turnout, it favors the anti-incumbency. So I don't know what will happen on 23rd November, but definitely I've been talking about one point. The infiltration issue has become the most talked about point in this election. In any election, there are one or two issues that gain momentum, and I think that according to my experience of covering elections, this particular issue has definitely gained impetus and momentum, and that too after Prime Minister Narendra Modi reacting and the way BJP has galvanized its forces, and specifically Hemanta Biswa Sharma, the chief architect of the election campaign in Jharkhand, the way he has marshaled his resources in Assam. Assam also faces a similar kind of situation, and those situations being replicated and the advantage being taken out of it. So anti-incumbency is there. BJP lost power last time under the leadership of Raghubar Das, coming a close second. Missed it by a whisker of, because it's a small assembly of 81 member. So 42 is required, 41 is required for the absolute majority. So BJP missing it by 5-6 MLAs last time. We'll wait and watch what will happen, but definitely issues gaining momentum, and of course corruption issues are also there. Jharkhand government under the leadership of Hemant Soren was marred by corruption issues. Hemant Soren himself facing corruption charges was also sent to jail after being arrested by the ED, although the High Court in its order in the bill granted to Hemant Soren had said that this case does not stand, which was a slap on the face of the Enforcement Directorate for sure. And Hemant Soren trying to play a martyr among the tribals, saying that, look, I was victimized, it was a political vendetta, and the ED was acting at the behest of the BJP. It has become a stooge of the BJP. That's what Hemant Soren has been saying to his voters and the tribal voters among his influence. So it looks like a watertight contest, and but if at all any issues gains momentum among the voters, then that swings it in the favor of that particular party. And the poll plank of the BJP looks like certainly gaining momentum in the urban areas. That is the infiltrator issue. And the ED also arrested two Bangladeshi nationals and one Indian national for facilitating
That's right, Prakash.
fake identity card and other documents to the Bangladeshi nationals.
Thank you, Prakash, for giving us those details, because in that live, we've actually seen what's been happening when it comes to the key poll election agenda issues that have been there for the BJP and the other side. And also, of course, we have to see what's going to happen in the next phase as well. Thank you, Prakash, for joining us. Viewers, moving on.